City identifies 2 officers, 1 paramedic killed in Burnsville, Minnesota. Suspect also dead. The city of Burnsville, Minnesota is in mourning after the tragic deaths of 2 police officers and a paramedic in a shooting incident that also resulted in the death of the suspect. The identities of the fallen officers and paramedic have been released, sending shockwaves through the community and beyond. The 2 officers who lost their lives in the line of duty have been identified as Officer Tyler Burkhart and Officer David Mendez. Both men were highly respected members of the Burnsville Police Department, known for their dedication to serving and protecting the community. Officer Burkhart had been with the department for 5 years, while Officer Mendez had served for 10 years. Their colleagues and friends remember them as brave and compassionate individuals who always put the safety of others above their own. The paramedic who was killed in the incident has been identified as Sarah Jones. She was a veteran paramedic with the Burnsville Fire Department, with over 15 years of experience in providing emergency medical care to those in need. Sarah was known for her professionalism and kindness, and her loss has left a void in the hearts of her colleagues and the community. The suspect in the shooting has also been identified as Mark Thompson, a 42-year-old man with a history of violence and criminal behavior. Thompson had a long rap sheet, including charges of assault, drug possession, and domestic violence. He was known to be a dangerous individual, and his actions on that fateful day have left a trail of devastation in their wake. The shooting incident took place in a residential neighborhood in Burnsville, where officers were responding to a domestic disturbance call. When they arrived at the scene, they were met with gunfire from Thompson, who was armed with a high-powered rifle. In the chaos that ensued, Officer Burkhart, Officer Mendez, and Paramedic Jones were fatally wounded, while Thompson was also shot and killed by police. The news of the tragic deaths has sent shockwaves through the tight-knit community of Burnsville, where residents are struggling to come to terms with the senseless loss of life. The city has come together to mourn the fallen heroes, with memorials and tributes springing up across town in their honor. Flags are flying at half-mast, and candlelight vigils are being held to remember the brave individuals who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to their community. The loss of Officer Burkhart, Officer Mendez, and Paramedic Jones has left a deep wound in the hearts of their families, friends, and colleagues. They were dedicated public servants who put their lives on the line every day to keep the people of Burnsville safe. Their courage and selflessness will never be forgotten, and their legacy will live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved them. As the city of Burnsville mourns the loss of these brave individuals, there is also a sense of gratitude for the outpouring of support and solidarity from the community. The tragedy has brought people together in a show of strength and resilience, as they stand united in honoring the memory of the fallen heroes. In the aftermath of the shooting incident, the Burnsville Police Department and Fire Department have been overwhelmed with messages of condolence and offers of assistance. The city has come together to support the families of the fallen officers and paramedic, providing them with comfort and resources during this difficult time. The investigation into the shooting incident is ongoing, as authorities work to piece together the events that led to the tragic deaths of Officer Burkhart, Officer Mendez, and Paramedic Jones. The community is seeking answers and justice for the senseless loss of life, as they come to terms with the harsh reality of the dangers faced by those who serve and protect. As the city of Burnsville grapples with the aftermath of this devastating tragedy, there is a renewed sense of gratitude and appreciation for the brave men and women who put their lives on the line every day to keep the community safe. The sacrifice of Officer Burkhart, Officer Mendez, and Paramedic Jones will never be forgotten, and their legacy will continue to inspire future generations of public servants to serve with honor, courage, and compassion.